What is up? Turn this down. There we go. I switch it up to my normal chill. Just rocking out a little bit, you know how it goes. Come on, baby, let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's go with. There we go. Back to our learning chillax, baby. Welcome to the channel. Tonight we'll be getting down with getting started with AWSAmplify Part 1, Initialize Amplify. We've actually done an Amplify tutorial. It was on the tutorial site. We had some troubles. We got through it though. But my man, Travis Werbelow, don't know if hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, who also is the owner and creator of DVLPR. I've shown them several times on stream. Their brand, developer brand, awesome stuff. Go support. But anyway, I had noticed that Travis had put out a Amplify tutorial, and he actually asked if you saw anything or anything didn't work right or whatever, to give him some feedback. And also because I thought, what another way to learn a little bit maybe more about AWSAmplify is to follow somebody else who's just gone through it as well, and see what kind of things that they did differently, and how maybe that would help us out. Yeah, so the good thing is that a lot of the prerequisite stuff we'll already have set up, so that won't take any time. That's the good news. Anywho, this is a 2-part series, so it's pretty extensive. I mean, this is a pretty long blog post. It's gotta, you can't go wrong with Ron Swanson, right? This is the Ron Swanson Ask Me Anything app. Okay, so while I sip coffee, jeez. Anything I need to do before we start? I'm just trying to think. Anything I need to put out? I don't know. Probably not. All right, they're gonna do some NPX on this. All right, cool. Let's get ready to get kind of crazy with the IDE. It's amazing, helps us syntactically. It so makes me kind of makes me lazy, actually, now that I think about it, with all the hinting that goes about it. You can select the functions without even knowing about it. It's kind of crazy. I keep rhyming, but I'm not that good, but I keep on trying. One of these times it'll click and all of it will make sense, won't it? Oh, here we go. Keep on flowing. We're gonna get VS Code. Go win. Amplify in the house. I think it's the music, it just keeps you bopping, and you just want to rap to it, That's what it is. That's what I'm feeling. My nose is so itchy for some reason. Itchy nose. I don't get it. Why are you over there at VS Code? Nobody said to go open up over there. What kind of craziness is this? Oh, actually, no, stay open. Actually, I was just thinking about that. That might actually have... No, that one would not. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, I can close this folder. Close it down. Close the folder. Bam. All right, I don't think I have any other windows open besides this, right? Bam, bam, good to go. All right, nice. Nice. Let's get started, eh? Okay, so I'm gonna pop open the terminal here. Oh, we found out a cool trick the other day. I'll show you in a sec. I'll show you. We'll see about it, all right? We'll check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our GitHub area with all of our goodness here. Man, we gotta, let's see. So, okay. Well, actually, maybe first we should see what route we're gonna go down here. Like, is it gonna say create a folder? I don't know. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay. Sweet. I recently came across AWSAmplify and have really enjoyed playing around with it. Me too. I'm trying to get better at blogging and also wanted to teach myself more about Amplify. So did I. Travis, that was the same thing. I was like, what is this madness? Easy deploys, CI/CD with the click of a button, APIs with the CLI command. Show me. Old Nader, you know, he's throwing down with some Amplify, I know that. So the kills, 2 birds with 1 stone. Perfect, right? So in this past 2+ part blogs post series, I guess I should read it properly, right? Because then I won't pick up on if there's any mistakes. That's okay, we're here for the fun, not to be so picky. I'm a shitty writer anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you know? In this 2-part blog post series, I wanted to build a simple AMA type app, right? Nobody's like, no more to-dos. Sweet, changing it up. I think the app concept covers a handful of concepts. Yes, it does, which will help you learn a bit more about Amplify. So here is what we'll be making. A login sign up action, a little header here. Got your questions, your ask me anythings, their responses, read more. Cool beans. Nice. All right. This could be very fitting for the acronym thing that I wanted to build too, actually, right? Because this would be very similar. I'm sure there's when you log in, I'm sure there's a place where you can enter in to ask me anything, right? Then, anyway, yeah, so let's check it out. All right, so in the first post, I wanted to dive into getting started with Amplify and playing around in the graphical playground with our API. In the next post, we will build out the UI and add authentication. Cool. It's kind of the same way I've been doing stuff now lately. Back end first, kind of, instead of doing it from the UI. I used to always do it from the UI. I used to start in Photoshop and then like comp it out, and then of course that was kind of old school. That's when a lot of times you were slicing up those images to use them in your web application, or I wouldn't even say web application, right? Like website. And add auth, nice. Yes, I actually have played with the auth piece on Amplify and it is super slick. I like it. This is one of my first bigger technical type posts, so if you find any mistakes, please nicely let me know. No, Travis, we're gonna be like, listen here, buddy, you better just fix that right now. I'm gonna put up with this kind of insubordination. No, we won't do that. We'll do it nicely. We'll say, Travis, check it out, bro. I was following through and I saw this thing. Like, Travis, I was going through and I just happened to notice that there was this thing. I'm working on it. Getting there, working on it. It's horrible, but it's fun, so who cares? Alrighty, let's do this. Let's do it. Install, baby. Install all the things. Yes, let's do it. Except for the things we don't want. Don't install those. Just the things you want. Bash it up. We're gonna bash it up. We are going to npx this sucker. I like it. So, yeah, we'll follow along to the T. We won't change up a thing. So we're in the old, can you see that down there? Is that too small? It's probably alright, right? How are we doing tonight on these frames? Are these cleared? Clear these so I can tell. Please don't crash. You don't have any notifications. Nice, that means that this is an old lying one. It's just lying. Telling me about 28 notifications. Streamlabs. Gotta clear those out, man. Alright, hopefully that's visible enough. I think it probably is. Alright, so here we are, right? Boom. We're gonna do an npx create React app. We're gonna call it AMA and tac use npm. And I've never seen that before. What is that? Tac use npm. So you're npxing it, right? So that's node package, like, right? Isn't it like executable or something like that? What is this here? Let's check that out. I'm curious, because that could be a nice handy little nifty difty. Does the tutorial say? Actually, I should read that. No. Ooh, maybe that's a note to self. Or I don't know if you want to get that deep into it, right? This is the, I was going to say. All I was going to suggest is maybe explain what these are, right? Why not? But I guess if you're here doing this, you probably know a little bit about what you're doing anyway. It's not like this is beginner. Like, here's the blocks, let's build the blocks. We're not going that elementary. So, in the midst of that, what is this use npm madness? What is this command? npx, right? It was an npx flag, right? I don't know what it is. I have to look down during the day. I don't get it. Yes, it's npx. I don't even look at the keys. That's what's hilarious about it. It's just like a comfort. It just makes me feel good. Feels good. Tickety tack. Got it. All right. What the frick? Let's see. Come up here. Show me. Use npm. Should automatically enabled with npx. Oh, so you don't need to do that. By default, create React app. We'll create new project. Yep, we know what that does. What was the npx? All right. Should be automatically enabled with npx and npm init. Oh, okay. Are they saying it should be, or they're like telling you that it is? Describe the solution you'd like. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're probably complaining, right? Ideally, it would be whatever, and default to turning on use in this case. What does it do though? That I'm actually curious. What is? Of course, you should try to remember to use this. But it's easy to forget if you have yarn installed, and that create React app still requires then flag npm. Okay. I'm still confused. What is that for? What's it for? Use npm, baby. Tell me the definition, cause it's driving me crazy. Oh. It's interesting because this is node package, right? So I would just assume, again, maybe that's why they're suggesting that it should just be automatically included, because it's like, aren't you using npm? So I just was interested what that was. Trying to learn new stuff. We'll see. Who knows? All right. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I thought if it was a quick find, I don't really see it quickly, do you? Right? Yes, npx, not the difference explained. What? Oh, is that on purpose? That's weird. Or is it not loaded yet? What happened there? That was strange. Strange. They're dropping packets now? Okay, npx, on the other hand, executing node packages. That's what I thought. That's why I said it was node package execute. Oh, we are like getting funkadelic stuff going on here. All right, so let's see. Is this on this page? Nope. Okay, not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. We're just going to move on, moving on. All right, so npx, create React app. We're going to call it AMA, ask me anything, not to be confused with the movie theater AMA. Got jokes in here. You know, I'm getting older, so my jokes are getting a little weak now, you know. Yeah, here's a good one for you guys. This is for your little kids. Ask them, say, what do you call a snail on a ship? A schnailer. A schnailer. Anyway. I can entertain myself all by myself. I don't need anything. Anybody else? My son, when he was like, I think around 3 or 4 years old, he told that joke to us, and oh my god, we were just dying laughing. It was so cute. It was so funny. So funny. Alright, so we are installing packages. This might take a couple minutes, it says. We should be getting some rockin' download speeds. I was getting like 600 megs today. But that was on a different computer. It seems that that is a thing. I think I need to like trim my nose hairs or something. You know, let's get a little TMI'd up in here, right? A little personal. Yeah, it's what's tickling my nose. It's tickling. It's tickling. My mustache hair is tickling my nose hair. I think it's too long. Time to groom up, sir. Gotta manscape that up. You know, let's talk about it. We should make the manscaping channel. That'd be weird. Let's not do that. This is the only part that stinks, right? I should probably have maybe done this beforehand, but that's okay. Let's take a little peek into the future. Let's see, install our dependencies, right? Because boom, we're gonna do the create React app, but then he is having us do, right? The AWSAmplify, Node SaaS, React Router DOM. Do you need both? AWSAmplify and UI React. Nice, okay. If you don't already have the AWSAmplify CLI installed, we do, so we should be good there. That'll be helpful. Let's get Amplify initiated with this. So Amplify init, you will be given a list of questions. Yes, you will. Documents, boom. Although, do that now. And then let's get Amplify initiated with that, right? Okay, yeah. I was like, no, you don't skip over this part, right? No, right? We have to still do this, right? Enter the name of the project, enter the name of the, right? Enter the name of the environment. Oh, I guess, can you call it the same? This will be interesting to see. I called an environment dev like this here. Can this be used for multiple deployments? Yeah, I guess probably, right? Deploy one, although I don't know, can you do, I don't know. React Amplified, this is kind of be all apps, let's see. That's from, I think, I don't even remember when that's from. Well, actually, you can click on it, right? Probably tell me something about it. I might not have ever even, or is this like one of their default ones that's just in there? Did I not do this one? Deployment completed on, oh wow, that was recent. How is that possible? Oh, whatever. I don't remember doing that. It happens. It happens. It's okay. All right, where are we at? We got this installed yet? Download. I need more bits, baby. Open the pipe up. Come through. All the data needs to flow faster to me. That rhymes really good, doesn't it? All right, cool. So then we'll do this. We'll initiate the amplify, and this is for the most part. I chose the defaults. Yep. Code editor VS Code. Yep. So are we. Because that's what all the cool people use. No, just kidding. There's plenty of good IDEs out there. Just saying. Some are just better than others. No hating. No hating. Let's see. So then say yes to using an AWS profile. Choose the profile you want. After that, Amplify will start initializing the project in the cloud. Nice, 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 nice. I like it. Adding our API. This is the part that I just thought was so cool, right? Bam, you just, you know, Amplify, add API, and done. So basically, again, using most of the defaults, I believe, here. And then it dumps out this like kind of like, I guess, a little sampling or a little dummy models for you. I don't remember that doing that when I did it, but yeah, I don't remember that, but it probably did. So all right, cool. So we'll get into all that goodness. We're gonna change all that up. Oh, this is good. I didn't get these explained really when we went through, so that'll be good to get into that a little bit. And then now that we have a little bit more about what our schema is doing, let's make our own schema. But first, let's create some user stories. Users can see a list of all questions. Users can ask a new question. A user can answer a question. A user can delete a question. Cool. We could put these all up in... Actually, I wonder, does Amplify have any type of tracking? Here's the console, right? Hey, that's what I get on the console. How it works. Connect your repositories. Oh, yeah. Actually, we would like to do that. How do you do that? We'll figure that out at the end. Because it'd be cool, right, to push to GitHub and then have it pull from there. It says you can connect. So I'm assuming you can kind of do your own little... Ooh, even GitLab. We actually have a GitLab account. We could try that out too, but we'll see. We'll see. That's going to be like an after, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there, yo. Because, well, and again, I was looking for, it didn't look like it had it. I was actually trying to see if they had any type of, yeah, not really. It's just your apps are in there. Boom, that's kind of it, right? I don't think there's anything around the app like where you can do, no, it's pretty much, I was going to see if there was any type of tracking. Let's see, app setting, general, domain management, notification, access, control, access logs, rewrites, and redirects. No. And does AWS offer any type of thing for issue tracking? Management, governance? Not sure. I'm just kind of looking around right now while I'm waiting for that stuff to finish installing, so just trying to waste some time. So apologies for the wait. I should have done this before we started, but that's okay. This is the reality of Devin, right? Waiting for this stuff to go down. Now we're getting there. You know, it's only 1,609 packages, you know, from 760 different contributors. This is one of the complaints about NPM, right? I don't know what they're going to do to fix something like that. You know, that's a big tackle right there. How do you do? I mean, it's just hard, you know, keeping, you know, somebody could build a great package, right, that does something really great, and then they just decide to stop keeping it up, you know, and then boom, it goes out of date. It has security vulnerabilities, and it's installed in some package or in some app somewhere, and now it's, you know, there's no way to update it. So now you got to go through, you know, ripping it out, finding something that will replace it, and then, you know, so it's tough, you know, it's tough. And so I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, unless you have, it seems like in a lot of ways, like unless you have some sort of corporate backing behind the people creating the packages, like what's to keeping them up to date, you know? Some you know, Tina in Idaho could build like this great tool that's awesome and does all this great shit, and then decides, you know, I'm gonna become a long distance swimmer. I don't know, making shit up, and quit coding and just leaves it and doesn't turn it over to anybody, and nobody else picks it up to continue it on. And a year or two later, it's vulnerable and it's in, you know, 500,000 applications. I don't know. How do you deal with that? I don't know, but we're gonna do some happy hacking right now. Boom. Let's see. That's what it said. That's why I said that, right? Boom, happy hacking. All right, cool. So we got that done. So now we are going to do the install, right? Hopefully this one won't take as much time, right? So I'm just going to snag this here, and we'll throw over here, and right, and we'll do that. Bam. In 2 seconds. No, just if only. If only. Oh, this nose is gonna drive me nuts tonight. Itching. All right, so yes we do. So if you're gonna do this, go over to the framework documentation and follow along to the instructions on how to install the CLI. Okay. This is what we followed along to try to get ours started. Old Nader right there. Nader Dabbit. Amplify extraordinaire. Advocate, I believe. All right, so this is where you go if you were gonna do the little install, right? But we already have that done. We're already in there. We already did that. Come on, baby. What's out of date? Okay. Nice. I mean, NPM does try to make sure, you know, they do a good job too of like letting you know that vulnerabilities do exist. Like if you go into your, like here, let's see if I have, like usually it's flagged pretty, I thought pretty obvious, like, or I'm not sure if you see it out here or if you have to get into the, but like let's see if something like, usually it'll pop up like along here if there's vulnerabilities in there. But they do a pretty good job of I always get a bunch of emails, I'll tell you that. It says, go check this package. Here, security. Policy advisories. Oh, good so far. None on that. That's good. I know I've seen them in here before though. Let's see, maybe the material demo. There we go. See, we found potential security vulnerabilities in your dependent. So it's cool, right? So see dependent bot alerts. Go in there, it'll tell you the level of severity. So you have like, oh, Axios, really big high severity on that. What's the deal? Tell me, Axios. Now, typically what the fix is to upgrade, you know? So not like a huge deal, but if you don't know about it, so it usually will tell you, right? So the remediation is upgrade Axios to version right there. And so you go into your app, you know, pull it down, do an update, and oh, what's going on? I lost my mouse there for a second. But yeah, that's cool. This is really handy, you know, to. Oh wow, depending on update required version. That was interesting. Try to do a pull request as one more dependencies requires a version that's incompatible with this one. That's all good. I wasn't trying to do that anyway. I wasn't trying to do that. All right, let's see. Are we installed over here? Booyah. Okay. We are good. Right? So, oh, this is what I saw. From here, I should be able to, let's see. Can I do it? It was like tac R. Really? Code was the command yesterday. Why is that not working? So yesterday I was like, I did code like this, and why is that not working now? That's weird. Well, doesn't that just suck? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna spend any time on it. We'll do that another time. When we're not doing anything. All right, let's go open up our AMA, right? AMA, our AMA. Let's go see our Ama. Let's go check it out. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're rolling. Do I have two of these windows now? Good now. Probably wind up putting the tutorial side by side with this, but just wanted to get going first. All right, cool. So we have our standard create React README. We have our package JSON here with all of our dependencies and scripts and whatnot, right? All our goodness that we need. Have our basic scaffold up create React app application and files right here, right? All right, so we look like we are good to go. We could actually, probably not a bad idea, right? To give this a quick spin and do a npm start, right? Just make sure it's running without any errors before we start getting rocking and rolling here, because that would suck, right? You're like, why isn't this working? Man, this piece of junk. Travis doesn't know what he's talking. Just kidding, Travis. And it's all your fault, right? You didn't have it working from the beginning, Gerald. Come on, guy, huh? Hey, test the package, test the app before you start building on it, all right? You know, you got to make sure the stuff is working at the core, right? At the core. Starting development server. Well, isn't that so nice of them? Sent out a couple stickers today. Nice, nice, to California. Out to the old Sunshine State. Hopefully they'll get there quickly. Ah, booyah. All right, we are ready to go. We have our core app, base app, starter app, whatever you want to call it. It is here, it is live, it's ready to go. Let's get down to some stuff with Travis Werbelow. All right, cool. So then we do the amplify init, I believe, right? We're gonna follow basically yeah, okay. Yeah, I probably should go ahead and, let me just go ahead and stop this before we do any type of initting or anything along those lines, right? We wouldn't want to blow anything up. I don't think it would really do anything, but we'll just play it safe. Stop the running application before we do the amplify init. Let's go ahead and hit that. Make sure we got our, this will be a test to make sure we have our amplify CLI installed. I believe we're gonna be okay. I believe amplifiers are gonna be okay. Enter the name for the project and I may take them to falls. My voice is not like Whitney's, if you haven't noticed. Dev is the environment, Visual Studio Code inside. Oh, no, sorry. This is a musical channel too, you know. We like to play along, sing along. We like JavaScript, baby. We're gonna go with JS. Are we gonna go with React? You darn right we are. That's right, baby. React source, distribution directory, build. Yes, sure, why not? Build, yes, yes, and more, yes. The default provider. Yes, we'll take that too. All right. We are on the Amplify train. Choo, choo. AWS Amplify, gonna be my best guy at the App Store tonight. Gonna deploy you good and right. Here we go, Amplify. Let's get kinda crazy. Let's get down tonight. Turn it into anything. Crunchy Lumpia. What a great name. All right, is this done? What's this doing? Using the default provider? Well, come on there, AWS. Tell me something sweet. Okay, I like that. Do you want to use an AWS profile? I believe the answer is yes. We're gonna go with a big capital. We'll go with the default one. I believe that's correct. I do believe that this is correct. Initializing project in the cloud. Hey, creating project in progress. This summer, Amplify. Build your apps, CI/CD. Yeah, you know how we roll up in this place. Get crazy. All right, we got some completes. We got some green check marks. I like it. Pro tip, Amplify add API. Yeah, we're about to do that. Thanks for the pro tip. I don't feel like a pro, but pro tip coming my way. I like it. All right. Let's see what old Travis has us doing. Booyah, we got that done. Adding our API. I think that's right where we're at, right? We're going to do the Amplify add API. We are going to select GraphQL. We're going to do the default API name, default authorization. Choose API key for now. We will revisit off in a future post, okay? So it says choose API key. Okay, make sure I do that, right? Pick the defaults for API key questions. Do you have annotated GraphQL schema? No. Do you want a guided schema creation? Yes. What best describes your project? One-to-many relationship. Nice. Okay, do you want to edit the schema now? Surely. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and rock that out. Amplify add API. Application Programming Interface. API. Tell me where you're at. Tell me where you. Sorry. GraphQL, I believe, is what we were told. We can update our CLI. It appears. Please select. Okay. Provide. We said we'll keep the default, right? API key. Sure. Description. Enter description. Wait. Wasn't that one too many? Oh no, that was the thing. What is the API description? Ooh, that one's missing. That one's missing from the list. Should I write this down for Travis to keep track of like things that are like that? That'd be nice, huh? What would be the easiest way to do that, right? Let me just keep see if I can do a little. We have a computer. I was like gonna write it down, right? I never write anything down. All right, how do we do new, not new folder? How do I do a new note? New note, there we go. All right, so let's say in the adding API section for AWS questions missing. This is the question that's missing, right? Let's see, it's over here. Enter a description for the API key. Right? Because that's not there, right? Oh, right here, pick the defaults for the API key questions. Oh, maybe I don't, maybe that is what he's saying. Because this is the API key question, right? So default, like there's nothing there. So just say blank after how many days from now? Default API, okay, so he did have that, okay. No, I'm done. Yes, I want to make changes, right? We're doing yes, I believe, right? Configure advanced settings, hold on. Do you want, do you want to configure advanced settings for the GraphQL API? No, I'm done. Or that question's not here, huh? Do you want to configure advanced? Okay, let's see. For a GraphQL. No, I'm done. Okay, I could have just been looking at your picture the whole time instead of freaking. No, I'm done. And then, do you have annotated GraphQL schema? We said no, right? No, right, okay. And then yes, right, got it, okay. And then I think this was one to many. Interesting. Oh, because it's, I see why. Yeah. Okay, so one to many. Do you want to edit the schema now? Yeah. Please edit this file in your editor. Okay, cool. All right, press enter, it says. Just press enter to continue. Okay, I will. All right, cool. I think we got that installed. So we did this part. We're at the we're done with the adding our API, right? So this is what it dumps out, right? So it gives you this like kind of default GraphQL model. I don't know a lot of GraphQL, so this is good, right? But basically what this is, right, is this is a type of, this model type is called a blog type. It has a ID property. This will auto-generate an ID for you, I believe. Actually, no, this bang on the end, right, is saying that it's a required field, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But so then you got your ID, your name, and post, which is an array of posts, right? And the post with the object that goes in here looks like this, right? So it has ID, title, blog ID, blog, comments. Comments in itself is an array, right? And okay. And then we have, we're going to read down here, I was going to say. And then we have the comment itself, which is, got it. Okay, cool. So we have just, just some basic data models right here for us, right, for GraphQL. So we're going to replace all of it, but this gives us a good starting point. So let's walk through what the above means. Each object type has a couple words with an @ symbol in front of them. These are called directives. So and are super helpful in creating our API. So as of right now, Amplify has 9 built-in directives: model, key, auth, function, connection, version, searchable, prediction, and HTTP. Sweet. All right, so in our example, we're currently using model, connection, and key. Yeah, let's see. We got model, right? We have key, and we have connection here. Got it. All right, so the @ model, object types with the @ model directive are stored in DynamoDB, can be protected with the auth directive, and can be searchable with the searchable directive. Wow. Really? That's cool. According to the docs, here is what Amplify is doing for us just by using the model directive. AWS or Amazon DynamoDB table with pay per request billing mode enabled by default. An AWS AppSync data source configured to access the table above. An AWS IAM role attached to the data source that allows AWS AppSync to call the above table on your behalf. Up to 8 resolvers, so you got a bunch of CRUD operations. But this is configurable via the queries, mutations, and subscriptions arguments on the @ model directive. This has got a ton of stuff, right? Input objects for create, update, and delete mutations. Filter input objects that allow you to filter objects in list queries and connection fields. For list queries, the default number of objects returned is 100. You can override this behavior by default and limit argument. Okay. Wow. The model does, these are really powerful, huh? The connection directive allows you to set up relationships between model types. It currently supports one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to, one-to-many and many-to-one relationships. So that's where we're getting up here, right? So this is this connection. It says connects you to, so that it would be inside the post, right? And I'm assuming, I guess, anything with key name, my post. Okay, key name. Oh, that's not on that one. This does, well, I'm curious, what does that do? We'll have to just kind of dig. I don't know what this is going to do right now, but it looks like key name is my by post. At key. Okay, so here, right, this is where the key name, right, is by post. And so here is, I get it. So here's the connection from this model to this right here. And it takes in, right, yeah. Or no, I'm sorry, it lists all of these posts and gets it by their ID, right? Interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I've never. That's awesome. SNAS in his IELTS. What's going on? I don't know what happened, dude, but mail did not come pick up today at the house. I have two letters in the mailbox, one to you and one to this other dude out in California, and they didn't come by today for some weird reason. I swear, I'm not lying. I could carry the camera out to the mailbox and show you. This is cool. Yeah, this is we are doing oh, hold on, sorry. Not there either. Sorry. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, so I'm like, I was on the page already. So Travis Werbelow is somebody, actually, weren't you on yesterday when I talked about DVLPR and like the hats and stuff like that? This is the same dude, Travis. He's a web developer out in Colorado. And he put together this two plus series on doing Amplify. We messed with it a little bit, but didn't really go too crazy into it. And I thought, and he was like, hey, if if you see any mistakes, let me know, maybe, So I thought, hey, there's a good way for us to kind of check it out and see what he did and learn some stuff from, what things how he did implementation and stuff. And then also help him out a little bit and give him some feedback if something didn't work right, or if something was just like, oh, actually this was off or something, whatever. Amplify, neat, dude. It is super cool. And we were just reading about this. So these directives, if you don't already know this, and feel free to say, yeah, I do. These things here with this syntax is it's a special thing. It's called a directive, right? And it actually allows you to do some pretty cool stuff. So like a connection actually allows you to do like kind of what would be like a lookup table or a foreign key, right, or whatever, I guess. Or you do a one to many or many to one relationship, for data. So it's connecting up, so you define like this, right? It's like at key, and you give it a name by post. Of course, this is everything I've actually just guessed. I didn't read any of this. But here's where the key is being defined, right? And then this connection here is what's establishing the relationship between, by post here is how it, key name, this is the key name. And so now it knows that this model is connected to this here. So I was like, that's pretty sick. And then I've been thinking of how to represent schemas. Yeah, and they're using GraphQL. That's what this is. See, it's a GraphQL schema. But this is like Amplify stuff. So as of right now, Amplify has 9 built in. That's what those are. And they have these model, key, auth, function, connection, version, searchable. Check it out. It says, he's stating that, where was it? Where did he said something about, what was it? Hold on. Where was it that he wrote something about how it said, oh yeah, object types with @model directives are stored in DynamoDB, can be protected with the @auth directive, and can be searchable with the searchable directive. So if you just put in here, or like whatever, like up here probably, you put @auth, it actually makes this now an authenticated, I was like, that's sick. So we'll see where it goes, because he's got login and stuff on this too. So he's got authentication built in, which is I'm assuming he's using some of the built-in, well, he is this, but I remember the other, when I tried to do it, you did like amplify, add, auth, or something like that, and then it just wrapped your application in authentication. So this was just, we were just reading through like what the model does. It actually is crazy. It does a bunch of stuff for you behind the scenes. The connection directive, like we just said, allows you to set up a relationship, right, to your model types. The add key is, what allows you to do the, how to find the relationship, right, how you connect them. And then here's a couple. Oh, so this is just him saying these are a couple of user stories. So now that we know what our app will be doing, right, he's saying let's change up the models of our data and replace all the generated to-do schema and replace it with the following. Cool. So we could do that. We could do that, yo. Is this a copy thing? No, okay. Reminds you of Spring Boot annotations. Cool design pattern. Cool. I've never done, it's a Java, right? Java Spring Boot, right? If I'm not mistaken. I thought I had a, color, like what do they call, like a GraphQL, let's see, let's do this real quick. Let's do this. I thought I had some GraphQL. Do I have nothing GraphQL installed? Extension for Prisma. Prisma is Twistlock, is it not now? All right, so I wanted to, yeah, I want to make something that like does this Apollo GraphQL. Maybe it's just this one. Syntax highlighting for GraphQL queries and schemas. That's kind of what we're looking for. What do we got? 44,000. How many stars? No stars? What's up? What's up with that? 3 stars. Oh, nobody wants that. I don't want autocomplete. I was looking for. Usually the first ones are the ones that are the best, but this is. Oh, this is by Prisma. I didn't notice. Okay, that's. Preview, meaning I can't use it. But it does it have the, it does, right? This does, okay, cool. So we could use this. Let's try this one. It's nicer to have it, right, man? When you're trying to look at stuff, like just looking at it, if I wanted to do that, I would just use Notepad, right? Word. Oh man, we're getting some yellow on our connection over here. How's the connection, SNES? Boots Java. Some of my work code is based on this. Wouldn't do it for fun. Yeah, I just never, I could never, I mean, Java's a super popular, right? It just never clicked for me. Java was always super difficult. Like, I don't know, man. It just didn't, your stream is experiencing minor issues. How minor? Connection's good for you? Cool. As long as it sounds like we're still not blipping out all over the place. Probably need to do get like a Wi-Fi extender up here because I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not actually wired in. If I was, I wouldn't worry at all because I'd be getting like 800 megs down and like 200 up or something. All right, cool. Is this still installing? Or is that, oh, it is. See, I probably am. I'm having some latency issues going on here, it seems like. Too many connections. Well, we have some new people in the house and they are like gamers and stuff, so I have a feeling that we're getting some bandwidth eaten up here. I'm scared to do a speed test. We'll probably wow, something's definitely okay. So that finally finished. All right, cool. So now if I go look at this, is this gonna have some highlighting? There we go. Mucho better, right? Just looks so much nicer. All right, cool. So this, so we have type, post type. So this is the answer model, right? Question ID. Now see, this is different. They said key name on the other one, right? This is using fields. Not sure what the difference is. That's cool. All right. Connection's good. All right, hopefully it stays that way. All right, so we changed up our models. So we got that going. I think we're good, right? So the key directive for the question type allows us to query our questions by type and then sort by created at. The connection directive on the question. Sorry, let me go up here. Can I see this? This is the question. The question answer property creates a relationship between the question, right, and the answer models. Each question can only have one answer. The key directive on the answer model creates a bidirectional one-to-one relationship with our question. So what does? The key directive on the answer model, key directive, answer model, creates a bidirectional one-to-one relationship with our question. So the key is because it's only on. Okay, so answer is pointing to this model answer, and the connection connecting on ID, right? Okay. 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 I think I got it. You know, I'm not a GraphQL expert by any means. Okay, cool. So what's important to know is that, right, you can only have one. Each question only has one answer. That's it, right? The key directive. Oh yeah, I already said that. So once you just scratching away down there, huh? Once you have it how we like it, save the file and go back to our terminal and press enter. It will most likely yell at you for not having the auth directive on our models, but we will cover that in the next post. So this will generate our API. The key for question looks complicated. The key for question, you said? The @ key for question. The @ key, like this. It's probably a little bit because of the way both of these apply to this. You know, this is the parameter. Like this probably would. Is it because of the way it looks? Is that why you think it looks complicated? I almost think of like this as like a function, right? Here's the parameters that are being passed in. That's not what it is, but well, I don't know. Maybe I don't think it is. And then here's the object, right? Wow, that just happened. Oh, nice. The red Cullen is raiding us. Evening, sir. Hello, hello. What's going on? Paper Rancher, welcome. Oh, how do I say the second one? And I can't even see, it's so small. Extra Liz? I can't read that. My eyes are so small, right? Or my eyes are so small. That makes a lot of sense, right? Let's see here. Extra Liz. Extra right Liz. ECTRYLIZ, getting down for you and me. You can't say my name. I can't say it right. I can't. But I will try if you explain it to me, because I'm just... It's unpronounceable. Nice. So can I just call you Liz? Or E, can I call you E? What's up, E? We are bots. Sweet. Everybody likes a good bot, right? Paper. Let's see what we can get you to do. That'd be fun. Thanks, Rad. I found out, yeah, kind of found out yesterday, you know, you're a little famous. E. What's up, E? Welcome to the stream, yo. Welcome to the Code Hustle. Getting our Code Hustle on. He said, what? I saw your video of you talking at MongoDB World. Psh. Buy my stuff or I'll post it. Nice. Nice. Well, we are following along. In case you were wondering. Well, you probably read the title, maybe. Oh shit, yeah, that was a good time. Yeah, Cullen. Yeah, man, I saw you up on stage rolling down. You're like, so this is basically what we did with the kegerator. Nice. That actually could look like a pretty fun project, actually. It's kind of, yeah, something different. It's cool working with IoT. All right, so we are following along with the dude that I always reference, like some of the different hats and stuff I have, runs developer brand, right? Travis Werbelow. He's just a, you know, a lonely old developer out in Colorado. And he actually just posted out this getting started with AWSAmplify part 1, right? He's got 2+ part series, it says. And so I actually knew it was coming up and he was working on it. So I was like, oh man, that'll be cool to go through when he does it. So, you know, give him some feedback on it maybe, you know, and he actually asks, he's like, hey, if you see anything wrong, like, let me know, you know? So, hey, it's good, you know, buy my Hello World app or I'll post my hash name. Nice. Do it. But yeah, so that's what we're on, and so we just finished these directive things from Amplify are super cool. You throw these down on front of your models and like this creates connections between your models to the key. You can throw a searchable directive in front of it to make it searchable. You can throw an auth directive in front of it to make it authenticated. That's Paper Rancher. I love when the bots give me the follows too. That's my favorite. Paper in the house. Paper. I can't spell either. Although that was the correct spelling. Is the stream on a delay? Shouldn't be. Are you feeling delayed? Or is my Wi-Fi just? It could be. I don't know. I'm looking good right now. I don't see any like dropped frames or anything. But you know, it's the interwebs. You know, it happens. It could be me. It could be you. It could be in between. Who knows? I don't know. It's okay. Well, I hope it picks up for you or me, whoever it is. Whoever's lagging on our connection. I'll reset. When in doubt, reset it out. It can be me. Oh, see, that's who to blame right there. Jeez, you know, just stealing my bandwidth. I appreciate it. Just trying to do a stream here, you know, hang out, but you know, fine. Take all my bits and bytes. It's fine. I won't talk about it anymore. Just sit in the corner and cry. Look at that. Paper Rancher's like, boom, in and out, quick. The quickness. The question is it any better? Are you having any better time? You know? I do weird voices all the time, so just bear with me. I think so. Sweet. Sweet. All right, so we actually replaced our models with this updated model set right here. All right, so it's supposed to complain at me, but it didn't. No. Let's see. So once you have it, where are we at? Where are we at? Ectril is does it mean anything? Is it a like I'm not a gamer, I'm not whatever. It could just be your regular name, which is possible. That'd be cool, right? You know, I had somebody else the other day, Hezekiah, one of our, and it goes by Hezi. I was like, sweet, you know, never heard, but he's from New Zealand. I like learning new names. The dude, another viewer, is he like a Twitch bot? He is in every stream, right? Paper Rancher shows up in mine all the time. That and lurks with a X. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's a random name. Oh, cool. That works. We'll just go Big E though, right? And me, CFC. What was the old Rad Cullen doing? I don't know if he stayed in. He might have dropped off. What we all doing on stream? Let's see. This will generate our API. Now we can do an amplify push to deploy it. That's what I'm talking about. Cleaning up some TypeScript. Oh, nice. Nice, Cullen. I really have not delved into TypeScript at all. And not for any reason. Just haven't gotten around to it, you know? Been so busy just doing like DevOps junk at work and stuff instead of really doing coding so much. So, right. Nice. I'm thinking, right? I mean, I would assume that the language itself, like, right, the JavaScript spec will eventually start, right? I mean, it's already been aligning itself with TypeScript, right? A lot of the things that TypeScript had implemented, they're starting to see show up in the regular, in the vanilla JavaScript language, or the core language, whatever you want to call it, ECMAScript. So eventually, right, it'll just be JavaScript, right? And it'll just have all the stuff we want, like types and all that magic. Isn't that true, right? Jump in and it's like, let's have a discussion, folks. Come on. All right, well, we'll get back to it. Once you have it now, how we like it, save the file, go back to your terminal, press enter. It will most likely complain. It says most likely yell at you for not having the auth directive on our models, but we will cover that in the next post. We will generate our API now. We can do, this will generate our API. Now we can do an amplify push to deploy it. Sweet, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Ruby script, what? What kind of madness is that? Ruby script. Amplify push. Oh, cannot type. All right, hopefully. Oh wait, hold on. Hold the fort. Oh, that could have been dangerous right there. Could have pushed that without a save. Whew. That could have been bad. You know how to code? Are you guys giving each other a hard time? Alrighty, cool beans. Show me some love here, Amplify. I know shit. Oh, chillax music. So basically I know how to code, but me lazy. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Right, are you sure you want to continue? I believe we're sure. GraphQL schema compiled. Do you want to generate code for your newly created GraphQL API? I would assume the answer would be yes. Actually, let's go, right, what did he say? So, do you want to generate, right, API, yes, choose the code generation, target JavaScript, enter the file name, pattern, pretty much the defaults, right? All the defaults, the defaults, the defaults. Yeah. Alternatively, you can run amplify push tac y, which is kind of like what is it, npm init tac y to answer, right, all the questions without having to worry about that jazz. But we can do this, right? JavaScript, enter the file, whatever. Surely, do you want to generate whatever the defaults it said, right? All right, let's see what happens here. When your node host dies and you have nothing to do with it. I love gifted subs. You get so many free emotes, right? I'm not at that cool level yet, you know? I don't have subs and I haven't even made affiliate yet, you know? Just one of those things, you know? You gotta put in the time. Well, I put in the time and just, you know, gotta be patient. Gotta check those. Not that it matters. I'm just here for fun anyway. We're just learning stuff, doing things. I use this to, you know, keep me up to par a little bit with what's going on in the development world. You're hitting a viewer threshold. Yeah. Average viewer, right? That's like the hardest thing, it seems like. I thought it'd be like getting followers, but just need 100 followers. Yeah. I just need more than 3 average viewers. When the Express.js. Hey, righty, here we go. That's hard to be honest. Getting the 3 average viewers is hard. Yeah, right. I mean, hey, it's just one of those things. It's because I want to make the live coders team, you know. And actually, theirs is even harder. I think they require you to have 5 average viewers to actually apply for the live coders, if I'm not mistaken, making it real stringent. All right, we're getting some green completes here. I like that. That means good. That means good stuff. All right, let's see here. Almost done. What's gonna be next? Once that completes, once you go through the questions, wait a couple minutes or 20. 5 people is a lot at this stage when you struggle to get 1, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm happy when I get 1 or 2 people to show up, you know. It's like cool, you know, just to have some conversation and do some stuff. And actually, we had some good people jump in. I was doing Learning Linux the last few times, and we had some good back and forth. In fact, yesterday was really cool. We had Ethan Hill, one of our code hustlers from England. He was on, and we did a VS Code live share and helped him out with a Vue thing that he was implementing, having issues rendering out inside of a v4, like, you know, a for loop for Vue in the actual tags themselves. I don't really do Vue, but yeah, it was cool. We like mobbed on it together with like 4 or 5 people and like actually got it fixed and working for him, and it was like sweet. It was really good. It was awesome. It was so much fun too. Like, I was trying to do cool text color, but I forgot that I'm colorblind. Yeah, Paper. It was super dope. Like, we had a good time. It's fun when you get everybody like kind of like all working on something like that. All right, are we done yet here? Okay, looks like we're done. Oh, there you can go steal my API key. Whatever. Okay, so testing our API. So the Amplify CLI has a handy feature that allows us to mock our API for testing locally. Just run amplify mock API. If only I could code. That's okay. Anybody can learn, right? Why not? Freecodecamp.org. Get you started like that. And it's free. Can't go wrong with that. It'll spit out a URL to which you can open GraphQL interface and test our API. Okay, cool. Can't open jar, download and install Java. If you haven't used graphical before, it's pretty straightforward. It is. This is cool. You get to actually see and test like out your. Okay, so we're doing the. Let's do this. This right Amplify mock API. I did not use that one in the previous. Amplify mock API. Let's see what happens here. Should be interesting. Yeah, I don't know if yeah, we didn't get that when we tried to do that once before. That'd be pretty sick. Come on, baby, show me what you got. Show me some love. Really? It's like you're eating up all the bandwidth with your stream, dude. You really want me to do this API stuff for you? You're out of control, man. Well, we'll just wait then, won't we? I would like to learn Premiere editing first. Premiere editing. What do you mean by that? Like, oh, like Adobe Premiere? Is that what you mean? When you want to learn HTML, but you have to learn also CSS and JavaScript. Java command line tool need to install. What? Failed to start API mock, endpoint error, command failed with edit. Java version, no Java runtime present. That is true. I do not have probably Java installed on this machine. What are we gonna do? Got to bounce for the night. No worries, Cullen. Thanks for dropping in, man. Thanks for the raid. Might come lurk later if you're still on later. Everyone, yeah, man. Probably still be on. I'll probably be on till like 11. So probably like another couple hours. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, peace, man. All right, cool. So this could be a problem if you don't have. This is probably something that I may want to do. Now I could do it the. What is it? What do I need? The Java JDK, right? Or something like that? Where's my Java guy? Who was talking about jars? Big E. Talking about jars over there. Right, we want the development kit, right? Something like that. This is something we need, I think, right? Java SE downloads. Wait, here we go. What? There you go. Look at that. Mac OS got a DMG for me. Sure, I'll review and accept your. Oh, are you serious? Redirected to a login screen to download the file? I don't think I have an Oracle. It didn't do that before. Can I get that from somewhere else? There's like a, right? Why can't I get that from? This is different though, isn't it? Does this have the JDK on it? I always forget. This is not the, is this the JDK though? Or is this just, because I'm not a Java person. I always forget. What's the difference? What's the difference? Java, JDK, what the frick? One's the Java development kit, right? One is, I don't know, just, did it say that I needed? It says no Java runtime present. So does that require the JDK or just this Java download? I don't even know. Somebody help me. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Oracle also provides the latest Open JDK release under the open source. Is that what I'm looking? I don't know. Java. Oh my God. I'm not doing Java. I just need to run this thing for the Amplify API mock thing on the jigger. So I'm trying to figure out I mean, sure, why not? I'll download this too. Why not? I don't know what it wants me to do, but here we go, baby. Mac OS is for you. X, baby. Download. It's crazy. We're gonna get all kind of amazing things from this tool. I don't believe it's true because I don't do Java, and neither should you. We just make fun up. We make fun things here. We don't know how to rap, but we'd try because it's fun. I just don't feel like this is what I want. Because this is gonna be, this is the JRE. That's not, oh wait, that's it. Java runtime environment, right? That's what I need. So here I'm lying to myself. Open, or lying to you all. I'm lying to you all. JDK and other stuff, Java. Yeah. All right, let's see if this is gonna give me what I need to make this other thing run. Open, yes, give it to me. Open it. Ooh, secret password. Not that you can read it or anything. I don't know why I moved it off the screen. Made me feel better. Java virtual machine, yes. I don't know if you're being silly. No, just kidding. Do you love or hate Java? I can't tell. I am going to need more coffee here very shortly. I do really like how this is like, right? Something is like it's missing something definitely right there. I love Kotlin. Are you being serious? And I'm not saying that because I don't really know what is Kotlin isn't that? Fun fact, Kotlin is also a catch-up. Oh, is it now? I like catch-up. Everybody likes some good catch-up. Oh wait, that installed, right? Okay, so right. Let's see. Will this work now? Will this work now? Will this work now? Will you work? Amplify mock API. Wanna see you fly onto my screen. Bring it to me. Amplify mock API. In Poland, fun fact, in Poland, are you from Poland? Or are you just giving me the fun fact? Poland would be cool to go to. I lived in England for 3 years, and Korea for a year, and what else? All over the US. Really? It's so funny. I catch a ton of like European. Are you European? Command line tool need to install. No. Oh, see, it does right here. This is where it says the JDK. Maybe this will give me what I need. Flash player? What kind of madness are they talking about? What kind of madness are they talking about? Why would that have gone to the Flash player? So it did complain about JDK, not JRE. So that did not do what we wanted. So I always, this again, I did this afternoon too. Where the frick did I get that from? Just open JDK maybe? Can you use that? I know, right? Flash, what the frick, yo? Not that we can't say curse words on here if you want to. JDK downloads, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for. But see, really, do I have to? Oh no, maybe this is where it was at. I was like, I don't want to have to freaking log in to your stupid thing to get a damn. It's gonna make me, isn't it? Why did I not have to do this afternoon? Is there like is there a difference? This is S. No, that's still the same thing. Is like this SE is which one? Standard edition. Okay. You bastards. I really don't want to have to. Hey, shh, buddy. Hey, you're gonna blow out the eardrum. Your Wi-Fi crashed, huh? Sorry about the dog. Hold on. Buddy, chill, brother. He likes to bark at everything. No, just kidding. But I'm sleepy, so I'll go to bed. Have a good stream. Oh, yeah, no problem, Paper Rancher, man. Awesome. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again and see us. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. Hey, I don't have where. Next time you're in, whatever, or if you offline, whisper me or something like that. We'll shoot you out some stickers, CodeHustle stickers. I got some other ones too. You know, I got some penguins. What? Anyway, I sent some out today, actually. I owe SNES something in stream, actually. I can't believe you gotta do this junk. This sucks. Alright, whatever. Buddy, seriously, you're killing me, brother. What dog is it? It is a Lab Pitbull mix. He's such a cutie. He's only 2 years old. He's a big baby. Oh look, this time it downloaded without me even logging in. What's the difference? What happened? Old buddy, we adopted him from the rescue last year. He was only like 8 or 9 months old. He's so cute. The cutest ever. All right. This is weird that this time it didn't ask us to log in. I think I'm in the same area, but whatever. The Mac installer, yo. Boom, let's get this JDK rolling so I can check out this mock API action. Gots to do it. Gotta do it, yo. Okay, bam, bit of bam, biggity bam, biggity bam. Get the old JDK rocking. All right, installation window is on my left, so you can't see it. Not for any reason, but I'm sure you're really thrilled to see the JDK installation screen. It's super thrilling. That's why I'm keeping it from you, because it's so awesome. No sarcasm at all on this channel, so keep it serious. Here it is, look at that. Bam, successful! Move it to the Trizash, get out of here. Get out of my face. Get out of my face, I want to talk to you. All right, so now will it work? Now, can we mock an API? It's gonna complain at me, I'm gonna be really upset. Well, not really upset, but just kind of upset. My brother, Maltese dog, it's cute as fuck. Yeah, I also got a French, my oldest son's French bulldog. That's Harley. We're watching her for him while he's in Japan. Who's your little girl? Is a big baby? Oh yes, yes you will. She's older. She's like 9. She leaves a lot of hair on you too because she's white. All right, we're still waiting for our mock. Mock it up, come on, show me the mock API, huh? Come on there, guy. Do it. Don't make me come over there, Amplify. I'll show you some stuff you don't want to know. Anyway, I guess it's thinking about it. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see things happening. Creating new table, question table. Creating new, oh, nice. Running graph, code gen, generated graph operation. All right, so wait, hold on, here we go. We have a running AppSync mock endpoint running at, that's me. Okay, so let's pop that open. Open, you darn right we do. Yeah. What? Right, so these are the queries, right, that we should have. So you can do this, right? We don't have anything in there though. I don't believe there's any, right, we don't have anything, no actual data in here. So we couldn't actually look at anything, I don't believe, right? Cool. Let's see what he walks us through. Okay, because we're set now, right? White dogs. Oh yes. Yeah, she's a cutie. The lab pit mix. He's chocolate, pure chocolate all over. It's got a little tiny white patch right here, kind of like the pit bulls. It's pretty common with them. Small one though. But yeah, it's cool. All right, so we got our JDK going. Okay, so let's get back over to the tutorial. Tutorial. All right, so we got our query, right? Beautiful. Ah, E. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Code Hustle. It's a movement, not a brand. Right? Code Hustle. And if you talk about code, you do code, you tweet about code, dream in code, you're code hustling, right? Just kidding. All right, so the panel above is in two sections, right? The left side is where you write out your queries, mutations, and subscriptions, and then the right side is what gets returned. We also have a docs panel on the upper right. We can open. This shows us available functions we have, the inputs, and more. It is actually, that's pretty cool. Let's dive in and start playing around with our API. So the create question mutation, in order to get some data added in, let's create our first question. Okay, so hold on, let's do this a little bit different here. Pull this down. I don't think it lets you. No, it should. Okay, cool. So then let's do this here, and we'll go to the left. We'll go with this on the right. All right, cool. We'll minimize this down here. Let me get some set up here a little bit. I was sure I followed. What happened? Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. But I appreciate for the refollow, if that's a thing. Actually, you know what? It does happen, right? Literally, sorry, my hip is like hurting. That actually happened to me the other day. Who was I on their channel? And I was like, there's no doubt that I know that I followed them, and it was not checked. It wasn't followed anymore. I think it was Clarkio or something like that. Like somebody that's pretty, like, I know that I've followed them for a long time. Weird. Yeah, I think Twitch sometimes it just magically freaking, right? Yeah, I know that's the same thing. I was like, wait, hey, I thought I had followed, you know, and like periodically just testing you to see, right? Do you really want to follow this person? Okay, so here we are. All right. In order to get some data added, let's create our first question. Okay, so this is a mutation, create question. All right, where are we doing this? As you can see, we're returning the ID. Are we doing this inside of, is this here? Is this going to happen inside of here? I'm assuming. Because it says let's create our first question, right? But yeah, it's got to be, right? It's got to be in here, right? Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out, because it'll probably complain. So I'm like, is this in here? Oh wow, execute mutation. Really? That's sick. You can actually fire this thing off and it'll stick some content in there. Okay, as you can see, we're returning the ID from the newly created question. So the data return should look like this. We add our question ID and our answer content to our variables panel. so we can answer a question in our GraphQL playground. So once we do so, we can write our create answer mutation. Okay, I'm a little confused here. Because this is, all right, I mean, so this is creating all right, I'm gonna do this and see what happens. No, wait, I guess I need to save this, right? Error found operating at transformers accept only documents consisting of type system definitions. What? Error found transformers, which is at this, I'm assuming. See, this doesn't really tell you, this is not really clear on where this is supposed to go. So why does it keep doing that? So this is the API, right? That's so I just don't. I guess you do that in here. I don't know enough REST. I saw something similar to this button, but in Rust. Oh, in REST. Yeah. I'm just not. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting an error already here. So this is found operation definition transformers accept only documents consisting of type system definitions. I don't even know where that's coming from or what. Reloaded failed error. But where is? Yeah, I mean, but where is it? Yeah, I don't know what that's failing on. What is it? Endpoint data missing from GraphQL config. Okay, well, let me just see. I guess I'll read ahead of here and see what happens. As you can see, we're returning the ID from newly created question. We can add our question ID and our answer content to our variables panel. Query variables. Yeah, definitely have to go look at this code because I don't really know where he's doing this. Because do we even have a GraphQL folder like that? Oh yeah, right here. Mutations. So hold on here. So I see where the export here is. See, this is
10 minutes is a long time to be away from you.
right. So here's create question mutation. Create question mutation. Get some data added in. You see we're returning ID. We add our question, create answer mutation. What does it do? I don't get this. I'm so confused. I don't even see where, because if this is happening inside the graph or in the up here in this API AMA area, then I don't have access to that in his code anyway, because it doesn't have, it only has this. Oh no, wait, there it is, amplify, I lie. Okay, so let's see if this is where he's doing this, because I don't get it. So here's the schema GraphQL. Yeah, see, it's not even in here. Why would, see how, so let me note that down for his to tell him, because I'm following along right directly, and it right here, we're at the start of this, right? Create question mutation. It doesn't say where to do this. It just says, in order to get some data, let's create our first question. It's like, okay, where? What do we do? What do we do? Where do we do that? So I'm cheating, not really, but I'm looking here because I was like, oh, is it in the schema? No, it's not. Right, that's all. That's right. Amplify tutorial. Okay, so we have the schema. That's JSON. We got resolvers, right? This was already in there. This is not us to mess with. Stacks. What is in here? Nothing that we're supposed to mess with. And then this is, yeah, see, this is just, yep. Okay, so it's not in there, right? So, yeah, so again, let me note that on the side here real quick. Let's see, so it was, this is in the, when adding, let me go ahead over here, let's see here. It's create question, right, mutation. So when adding create question mutation, it does not indicate where or what file to input it. Okay, cool. So I'm keeping track of like when I see issues, because then I'll pass it on to Travis and let him know he can update a little bit, because it'd just be as easy as like just putting the file name right here. Like if this is supposed to go into somewhere over here, we'll have a thunderstorm at 6 a.m. Yeah, we had a massive thunderstorm here earlier. It's crazy. Lightning, all the goodness. All right, so so then we're on the hunt trying to find this. So let's look in the source. Let's look in GraphQL. Mutations is where I think it's going to be, right? This is a create question. Here's the mutation, I believe, right? Let's look in here and see what's in here and what's not in here. So there's already one in there. Okay. Okay, so all this stuff is there. So what does he mean by, what is that other? Really? Blowing up all... Yeah, it was lightning like crazy here. It was like just, they actually sent out some warnings about the lightning being so good. So setup tests, where did he, so where is he doing this at? Where is this piece? I don't get where this gets, where this is being done. Where is this being done? Is this being done in the over here in that where is it? In my Explorer, is this supposed to be like in here? And I'm supposed to play this to give questions in there? Ah, that's what it is. Got it. Okay. Well, that was a little confusing, right? Because this just doesn't say anything. Let's dive in and start playing around with our API. Yeah, I guess this could be an indicator that you're talking about doing this with there. I don't know. I just, it wasn't, it, not knowing GraphQL, not knowing whatever, this did not stand out to me that this was supposed to be done in the graphical little tool here. I was like, do I put this in here somewhere in my schema, or what am I supposed to be doing with this? So that was just a little thing. I think that would be if it was just a little bit clearer about what this is. So just put right there, graphical, so that I know that this is that's supposed to go there. And then this is what's returned, right? Which is what we do see here, right? Okay, so that works. I don't even know. Do you even know GraphQL? It sounds like a t-shirt, right? Do you even know GraphQL? It's really cool. There's a great documentary around it. Check it. YouTube, right? This is a great channel for developers. If it could run any slower, it would. Oh my goodness. My OBS Streamlabs is eating up, but honeypot.io, all one word. Check it, yo. Look, Vue.js, GraphQL, Ember, Elixir, a bunch of other things, mini docs for developers, a day with whatever, or a day in the life of a SoundCloud developer, right? All these different little interviews. But here's GraphQL right here. It talks about it, what it's about. GraphQL is not a tool, it is not a framework, it is not a library, it is actually a specification. Just like REST, it actually is the improvement over REST. It was built to resolve issues with REST, because basically GraphQL, if you're familiar with REST-E, right, you have all these endpoints, right, to get your data. So you have multiple calls to pull data from different places, right, where GraphQL, what it does is it allows you to reach back and call like from a database or an API or whatever, pull it in, model the data that you want, and just spit that out on one endpoint, so that then you just get your data exactly how you want it. And so now you're reducing your calls back to the server, which is and then of course just the way that you're able to mold and merge data together into one model is where really the benefit. So it's cool. This GraphQL documentary kind of talks a little bit about it. Yeah. So honeypot.io, that's a good one. E, go to sleep. All right, E. Peace. Be good. Appreciate you stopping in. Thanks so much for the follow, the refollow. Right? You're like, I was already here, man. The refollow in the house. Yeah, get some sleep. Do it. Actually, I am gonna go get some coffee, I think, right now, real quick, so I can stay awake. It's only 9:30 where I'm at, so it's not that bad. All right, cool. So we did get back that data. We're good. We can add our question ID and our answer content to our variables panel, so we can answer a question in our GraphQL playground. Once we do so, we can write our create answer mutation. So what is it? We can add our question ID and our answer content to our variables panel. Variables panel. Is there like a variables panel here? Explorer, history, docs. I don't know what they mean by that. Is this, what's the variables panel? Meaning this over here, I guess? I don't know. Right? I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. Yeah, I don't know what that, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do there. Question ID answer content. Like, don't we have? Oh, or did I skip past? No, we did this one already. Oh, so then it's doing create an answer mutation. But wait a second, how is it? I don't get this. I'm so... what is the deal? We can add our question ID and answer content to our variables panel so we can answer a question in our GraphQL playground. What does that mean? We can add query variables. Where is that coming from? Query variables. Where do you see that? Is that in here? Add new. Oh, here we go. Query variables. Is this a panel? Oh, okay. See, didn't see that down there. No wonder why I'm sitting there going, what is this to deal with this? So they want me to like dump in question ID. So is this the same? Yeah, okay, so basically this, right, is what they're saying. So do I just stick this down in here like this and then what was the answer there? I do, and I will take all the bacon and eggs you have. Alright. Alright. Cool. Okay, so that works, right? Alright, I don't know if this is this, oh, hold on. Are they supposed to be not in quotes? Nope, they are, and so is the answers. So these are and these are. Okay, that looks right. What's wrong with this? Variable content does not appear in any GraphQL query. Okay, what is it? Answer content, question, and question ID and answer content. Okay, so this is question ID. It's saying it doesn't exist. What do they mean? This is part of the create answer, right? Input is a question ID, which is that one, right? And then this is the answer. It just says content there, actually. So should this not be? Does not appear in any of the GraphQL query, but content does, doesn't it? So why is it content does not appear in any? Yes, it does. Okay. What happens here? I'm just gonna do this. And error. Create answer is null. Is this out of order, maybe? I don't... Query variables. I don't get... We can add our question ID and our answer content to our variables panel so that we can answer a question in our graphical program. Once we do so, we can write our... Oh, I get it. It's saying do that first, right? Like add these in here, then do this, and then run this, because this is the query variables, right? We're passing in this ID here, and then this answer content here, and associating that to the, okay, to the question. Gotcha. Okay, so this should now, that should do that, and then now, right? Okay. Let's get back over here. This will return this, right? Which is what we did see. And then we can do, to see if all that worked, let's do a query, right? So we can do this query on list questions. And technically, hopefully, this should, there we go, right? Although the answer is not there. Why is that not working? Oh, did I not? Is that what came back when I did this? Should have done this. This should have worked. We had that in the thing. We hit create answer, right? It did. Why am I not seeing that? Let's see. Why are we not seeing? Let me cut that out of there real quick. List all questions, items, content, answer ID, and content. Let's see what list. To see there is. Let's do the ID. So these should be associated, right? Shouldn't they? Or what is missing on this? Create that content. Question ID, that's the one I'm looking for, right? So like, oh no. It's not linked. Oh, duh, right? Because it's not gonna have right, okay, let's do this again. I screwed that up big time. Okay, so let's let me do this again. So all right, so I do need to go back over here. Let me put this back in here, right? This ID needs to associate to one of these questions, right? Let's do this first one, right? Because these IDs here need to match, right? Like that, right? And then I can run this here. Yeah, we're learning a little graphical, right, tonight? So then I could run this mutation. This now, hopefully, should... that's its ID, but right? So it's saying now, now if I was to run the query here, let's see if this actually now has... there we go, right? So now we have our do you like that, and then our associated answer. Okay, so now we're cooking with grease. Can I do a delete on here already? Like, I want to get rid of that one. Yeah, no big deal. We'll wait. We'll get there. Okay. I actually need to... I thought when this didn't have, you can just... There we go. So I don't have to keep double tapping it. It's a nuisance. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Alright, so we got our questions now. We're good with that. Boom, that is what we get back. We are getting this. Awesome. Delete question mutation. One last thing we should be able to do is delete a question. So delete question. This will delete the question with the past question ID. Well, actually, let's do this. Could we say, ooh, I think we made it. We amplify said, oh, that's it. Okay, nice. So let me do this real quick. Copy, right? Let's go over here. I'm gonna do this, but I don't want to delete the question. I want to delete the answer. Right, and I want to delete, so you pass in, right? So answer ID should be this, right? I've actually never used this before, so this is cool. Right, I should be able to just do that, right? And shouldn't that field data, whatever? What? Oh, is ID, is it just, I thought that's doing it from here now. Input. Let me see. How did we, when we did it up here, how did we reference that? Right, okay. ID, delete question mutation. One last thing we should be able to do is delete the question. Right. Well, I'll do that too, but I just wanted to see if I can delete the this as well. Delete answer. Oh, because it's not question. This I need answer ID. That delete that is not defined by type. Delete answer input. Question ID of required type ID field. Delete answer input question ID. What? So did that not work? Delete answer. Input. Well, I don't want the question ID. I want to just delete the answer. Or is it because they're related like that now and they won't let you do that? It's because I screwed up the thing. Okay, let's try this then. Let's do the delete, right? This one. No, well, this actually, because this isn't saying. All right, let's see if. Still there. Okay. That did not work. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? We are doing some amplify. Trying to figure out. We're in GraphQL right now. Great answer. I don't see how, so list of questions, I don't see how I delete. Um, so let's see here. So what's going on with you, Eddie, tonight? Anything? Or tonight, whatever. Day, evening, whatever. I don't know what time it is right now. So this is supposed to, one last thing we should do is be able to delete a question. This will delete the question with the past question ID. To double check it worked, you can, okay. Return an empty items array. Right, so, okay, so then it's saying, so this is what I screwed up on, right? Or maybe screwed up on. So we want to do this delete, and we want to do question ID, right? So the question ID is, that's what we want to delete, correct? So we want to get rid of this here, but this is question ID, not answer ID, right? Is this going to do that now? Bam. It's supposed to delete content too. Did that go away? Delete question. Okay, it says you should be able to do this again, and then it should return back empty, right? What? How is it still there? This is a different ID too. Okay, so is it just that I didn't think I had two of them in there? Maybe I did. Dang, what the flip is going on? Oh, because this is the answers. Is there a way to delete all the answers? That would be... Right, if I could do... I would have thought it would be the same. Because I was trying to clean this up. List questions is gone, but list answers... And look, there's even like ones in here which is just a loose... Oh no, maybe not. That's just the way it looked. There it is. Okay, so this has two IDs. So shouldn't I be able to do this like this and don't know anything about this? Yeah, me neither. We're finding out though. Let's go here. We're in fact following along a tutorial here from one of our buddies over. Let's see here. I'm kind of in and out. Let's see. Delete question. So one last thing is usually about delete question. Okay. So this mutation is a delete. I want to do... Is there one there? This is list answer, right? List questions. Okay. So if I say though, delete answer, and then this is, what do I have inside of? So if you look at create answer, it is, oh no, there is, oh, in create answer, there's question ID. But this is the ID that I want to delete is this, right? So wouldn't it be just... I mean, and the delete thing should be really simple, right? You don't even need all this, right? Can't you just... Or is this telling you what it is also deleting? Delete content, delete question input, ID, question ID. I think this will actually, I feel like this actually might still work off of this because This will still find. Why is that not letting me select? This. Why can't I select past that? What is going on? This is like not letting me select stuff in here. It's weird. There we go. Oh, that was strange. Yeah, Eddie, though, we're working through it. We're working through it. Okay, so question ID. I don't need this create answer here. I don't think. Or maybe you do. What is this doing? This is create answer. No, I just want to delete stuff. I don't want to do. Right, this should just be. Let's see if this is going to work here. Hi, Chingao. All right, let's see here. So if I paste this in here and then I run this, so this is going to take question ID because that's what's there. Okay, let's see what happens here. Did that do anything? What was that? Somebody hanging out. Lord Ardor. Lord Ardor. Ardor. Lorde. Lorde Ardor. Lordador. 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 Am I saying that right? Thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate it. Welcome to CodeHustle. We're following along with the Amplify tutorial right now. Our buddy Travis Werbelow out there in Colorado wrote this recently, so we're following along, checking it out, seeing how it's going. It's a answer, ask me anything, Ron Swanson edition. Okay, so I need to get this right here, right? I was gonna do this so I can go over here and then try to see. I really? Come on. Jeez Louise. Give me some love, wouldn't you? Okay. There we go. We'll do that, right? But this is, yeah, list questions. Bam. Right? Oh, wait. No, this is supposed to be list answers. Damn it. Can I do list answers? List answers. List answers with items, with content, with ID, with whatever. See, this is still here. This is still here. So I don't think there is a delete in here now, right? Because that's like one of the, let's see, mutations. What do I have? Delete, update, delete answer, condition, input. I thought they give you like a little where you can like see exactly how. I mean, I thought you could just do like, here, let's just work this out here, because, and I thought that, why is this not? How do you do that? Why is it not over here either? Get, list, whatever. It has all these lists, but it doesn't do, okay. All right, so mutation delete answer is what we want to do, right? Because this is, there's a delete answer one up there, right? And it says, right, delete answer. See, it just takes, right? It takes the question ID? Is that because I did that? And can you just delete, see, delete answer, why do you have to do this twice? Can you not just do a, I just don't know how to, okay, well, so it takes this, and then we're saying delete the question, delete the content, right? And I still feel like this is wrong. I don't think this is right. I feel like this should just be ID. Like, I don't know if that's right or not, but I feel like, and then it should you should take in one of these IDs as its argument, right? Here, and then that should just delete. Right, isn't there, I mean, this has got a question ID on it, why is that not showing up? That's a weird one. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that off. It's not even showing up. So if you run this, a required type ID. What if you just literally, oh, duh. Right, wouldn't I have to do that? Delete question, did that work? Delete question, null? I don't know. I don't know. Is it? Did it work? I just keep stealing their query one, it's so much easier. Right, let's see. Ah. Jace. Right? Should be gone. No questions, no answers, right? No answers here. Alright, good. I feel good about it. Peace. Alright. That is the end of part 1. What? We will move on to part 2. What time is it right now? Oh, perfect. We'll go for probably another hour. We got 10. At 10 o'clock. I am going to get another part 2s. Yo. There we go. Alright, so I am going to go grab a cup of coffee. I will be right back. It will take me less than like 2-3 minutes. And then we'll continue on with the UI part. Ooh, this is the fun part, right? We actually get to build some interaction. What? Be doing it in React. And yeah. So hang tight. 2 minutes. Be right back. Just gonna go grab some coffee. Talk amongst yourselves, okay? I'll be right back. back. Now we're getting a raid. Party of 3. Not to be confused with the party of 5. Metzenkoff. Guess who else is back? Guess who's back? Matthew's back. Back again. Tell a friend. Word. Jeff. Jeff is raiding with a party of Trace. Welcome to CodeHustle. We're throwing down on some Amplify, following our buddy Travis Werbelow's tutorial he just put out. Do a little walkthrough too, you know, helping see if there's anything he had missing. Thanks for the follow, Jeff. Jeff XF. Welcome, Jeff. It just is, that's a good name. Welcome, Jeff. I can't say it fast. Welcome, Jeff XF. Sounds like a. What were you all building? What were you working on? What'd you have going? What were you slicing and dicing on? Started building a Golang. Oh, nice. Web Auth API. Good deal. I got a sticker for you, man. Oh, I shouldn't say man. I don't know. Oh, it's Jeff. Yeah, you're good. I know I got one in here somewhere. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Maybe on. There he is. The Gopher, right? If you whisper me or hit me up on Twitter in a DM, I'll send you out the sticker. I'll send also you a couple, send you a CodeHustle one and a couple others. What if his name is Jeffner, right? Jeff Arena. Jeff Jennifer. I get what you're doing. Matt, you're so. I'm learning Node, trying to create some kind of API. Go mess with Express. Express makes building APIs really. No, you know what's actually really. There's some really good ones out there. All kind. Depends on what you want to do, right? You just want to build a backend, you know, API server. You're trying to build the. What would I use? Check out. Is it Foundation J? No. It'll come to me in 2 seconds. Feathers JS. Feathered Ron Cat. What's up? Welcome is a good name for my future daughter. Thanks. Jeffanarina. Jeffana. Yeah. Ooh. Whew. Try not to say that. Be tough. Cool. All right. We're on the building UI part of this. If you haven't already, you can find part 1 here. So it describes how to get started, get Amplify initiated, and set up the API. Yeah, we did all that part. So we're good to go. We can move on. The CodeHustle thinking of girl names. Maybe he's hinting something. No. I'm too old for that. I have a grandchild. I'm not thinking about kids anymore. No more. I do have a daughter though. She is the last one of the bunch. Last of the 3. For the record, guys, he's not 20. Yeah, I am. I'm 43. Yeah. 27. That'd be good. to go back. All right, so we already have our create React app, right? So now we just need to write out some components and then wire up our Amplify code to get it all working, right? So first we need to let our React app know about Amplify. So luckily this is super easy. All we have to do is reference the AWS exports.js file that Amplify created for us and pass that into the Amplify. Okay, so open up source index. Surely we'll do that for Joe. Source index, bam, right? So add the following code below the last import. So we're importing AWSAmplify and the exports, right? And then you basically instantiate it, I guess, or whatever you want to call that. Call it, instantiate it, whatever. That's what I call it. All right, cool. Bah, we got it, right? Boom. Now we're set up and ready to start using AWS. I like it. Okay, great. There are a handful of components and styles that we need to build it out. So let's do that first. So in our source directory, add a new folder called components. Sure. We could do that. New folder, right? Components. All right. And then add the following files. Bam. Ask back home. Okay, cool. Let's do a new file. Ask.js. Right? Back home. Oh, no, we're gonna do a, what do they call that again? Not camel case. What is it? Case? I always forget. Not that it really matters, but it's just, you know, on a technicality. All right, back home. We are back home. We got hero. Got the hero, yo. Gotta save us. We could also have done this through the terminal, but you know. Question or questions? Question. Make sure we got that right. And then question item. And then we are Dune. I keep hitting the K. Question item. Alright. We are good. Word. We got it. Loading up. Loading up. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? Cuatro, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, right? My Spanish is really bad. It's poquito, little. All right, so we did that. So we got those going. Again, in our source directory, add another full styles. Okay, we could do that. We can do that. Oh, yes, we can. Not styles D. What are we talking about here? That's crazy talk. Rename. Styles. Hello. We're about to throw some styles in here. We're gonna go ahead and do SAS. A main SAS. All right, cool. There we got that. Rock and roll. We're gonna throw in some of this goodness here. Let's snag it. I'm not writing all that by hand. No way, man. It's crazy. Can't be having all that. Can't be having all that. But we can do this and copy and paste and save for later. Grazie. All right, cool. We got it. Got our style in there. App.js. Here we go. Let's just see. So let's walk through the code a bit. Okay, cool. We can do that. Let's toss it in there first so we can kind of look at it in the... So basically replacing everything in here right now. Okay. Bam. Here's our code. Move that down a little bit there. Actually, we could just do this real quick. Why is that not doing that? Oh, is it because it's running? That was weird. It wouldn't minimize that for a second. Okay, cool. Coolario. Here we go. All right, so we'll be handling some state. How's he doing this state? Oh, nice, good, 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 good. Why is my prettier not making this look prettier? Right? Kind of bothers me when it's not all. Kind of like to have a little bit of separation so I can see what's going on in this place. All right, good enough. All right, cool. Oh, what about up here too? We got a bunch of. Let's move that out of the way a little bit there. That'll work. All right, cool. So we're using React hooks, obviously, in here. As we can see, we have our state hooks right here, right? Or our state, sorry, I shouldn't say. But here's our use state. Cool. I love that it's using this instead of class components, because I do not like class components in React at all. And not that I'm some like, React guru or anything like that. Just when I first learned React, hooks had just come out. And I just went, oh, that looks much easier. It makes more sense to me than this whole class components thing. So I'm just going to go with that. So, it worked out. All right, so we got a bunch of imports. We're not going to get too deep into that. Let's see. So we'll want to refetch our data when someone asks a or answers a. Oh, gotcha. I was like, is it what? Want to refresh our data when someone asks a or answers a question. That's just a funny sentence a little bit. So you can use effects. It's all good. Not a Grammarly. Our query actually takes place in the fetch questions function, which is right here, right? Bam. We can create an async function, then call the API, passing it our questions by date, query from the generated GraphQL amplify made for us. If the call is successful, we set the data to state. If not, we log what the error is. Okay, so it's just showing here, it does a try and catch, right? So running out, doing, creating an await call here on this GraphQL, on the API GraphQL, right? Question sort, okay. Okay. I'll buy it. So in our return function, right, we have a very simple router setup with a couple of routes and then a div that wraps our list of questions. Yeah, okay, so they're just mapping over, right, and pumping out all the questions. Cool, okay, nice. Got it. I think I got it, baby. Would you want to see me get crazy? Don't you want to see? Sorry. Okay, so in our return function, yeah, we already said that. Got it, and got it. All right, so here's the ask component, right? Let's get into that. Ask.js. Here we go. Let's snag it. And then we'll peek at it. Right? Boom. All right, so what do we got here? Boom, we are importing. I'm gonna just see that separation there. I don't know, I like to have my functions like, I don't know, I like to see them a little, one line separation. All right, so in here, we're importing the back home component, which we haven't filled out yet. Set submitting question. Okay, so we have a question, state, saving, and sent. These are defaulted to false. Okay, here we're gonna separate that out. So on change text, that's just okay. handle the ask. Okay, so set saving to true. So if question return, else set saving, set submitting question. Okay, and then this is what actually saves the question to the database, right? So we're tapping into that API from Amplify, right, and creating these GraphQL. Okay, nice. So set saving sent. Okay, and then we got our catch in case anything happens, and then basically returning back. Okay. All right, cool. So that's the ask component. Let's see. We're gonna build this thing up. It's gonna work in no time. Right. Again, nothing too crazy going on, but in our handle ask function, we can see where we are calling the API in order to save the question. Right. That's what we were talking about right here. In the bam, right there. We import the create question mutation from GraphQL. This is the query, right? The create question. That's how we did it earlier inside of our graphical interface, right? When we were creating a dummy question in there. We import the create, already read that, from the graphical and pass that into the API call along with the question text from the input. Got it. We have a couple uses of useState in order to handle the loading and sent states in the UI. Cool. Got it. Moving on. Moving on and on. Back home. Hey, whoa, no one said anything about saving you over there. Settle down, fella. Don't be up there bothering me. Getting all up my business, huh? Friggin' guy. Back home. Bam, back home. This is an easy one, right? Basically just exactly what it says. Just a link back, it looks like here, right? Okay. Got it. We got our hero. I like a nice good meatball hero, eh? With the mozzarella and the Parmesan cheese melted on top. They ain't know nothing about that here in the South, man. No, nothing about no meatballs and Parmesan and cheese and stuff. Crazy. Well, where I grew up in New York, baby, they know the meatball, eh? All right, cool. We got a hero. I believe it. That's not the hero song. I was trying to think of a hero song. It didn't work. It's okay. Cool. All right. Got it. All right. So we have our hero. We're bringing in. Okay. So we're setting up two, right? Just basically navigation, right, to the ask and to the root. Got it. That's pretty easy. And then same as our back component, this adjusts this up a couple of places. Yeah, we make sense to break it into its own component. Gotcha. So here's the question. This one. Okay, let's go question. Here, right? Save that up. Okay, so this obviously takes the question in that's being submitted. You got some. Separate this up again. This always, because it just looks to me, I don't like that. I like to. It makes it easier for me to pick up on where the visual. Okay, cool. All right, so we got our fetch question function here, right? So this is going to go and pull that back from the get question query. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm going to just get this up and going and then kind of like go back and inspect on it a little bit because I want to actually see if I can get it running before we go off stream here. So we use React Router use params hooks to pull out the ID from the URL when we then use the ID to fetch the question. Yeah, of course, right? That's what we were doing earlier inside the graphical area there. That's why we were playing around with that. So, and then, okay, let me save this off real quick. Question item.js. This is pretty, just a simple one here, right? We're just gonna all right. Same thing, right? We got question by, okay, so this is just specific. You can pull it by question by ID. Okay, got it. Uh-oh, finally, we have our question item component. This is rendered on the home page for each question that comes back to us. Pretty simple component. If there is an answer, we show that, and we also pass the ID to the link component, so our question component can use that to fetch the full question and answer from the database, right? So you can now go to your terminal and run either yarn start or npm start. You'll see a pretty empty app so far, but you should now be able to ask a question, fetch the question, and answer a question. As you might have noticed, anyone can ask a question and answer a question, which seems silly. In the next post, we will get to that. Okay, hold on. As you may. Oh, okay, gotcha. So authentication stuff. All right, cool. Really? So this should be like rocking and roll already? I can get crazy with it. Let's see. Let's just see about that now, won't we? We should technically still be running, I thought. No, we are not. It's like, what was running here? Oh, this is the, gotcha. That's the graphical interface. So npm start, right? Right, isn't that what they told us to do? Let's start this thing, yo. See what happens. You know, we'll watch it blow up like it should. You know how demos go. You know how demos are. Gotta break it. Let's break it. Loading. It says starting. That's a good sign. It didn't blow up yet, so you know we're getting halfway there. We're not crashing yet. That's good. That's better than nothing. Right here. Come on. You can do it. Localhost 3000. Hook me up. Show me. It doesn't move that. I was trying. It's not that quick. It's just not that fast. Go, development server. It really wants to do it. It really does. It's thinking about it. We do have our empty questions list here. Come on, we gotta populate it. Come on, app. Show me some love. I wonder if it's not working because of that. Do you think that that would cause any? That's a good question. I wouldn't have thought so, but having the mock API running in Amplify, do you think that's hindering this from running properly? I wouldn't have thought so, but it is hanging here. All right, so let's do this. Let's kill that. See if that. So this should be gone now, right? This shouldn't be running. Boom, right? Let's see if this resolves now all of a sudden. I have to actually restart it. Might just have to restart here because this is not kicking in. It is not kicking in. Let's try again. We are in the right, yeah, okay. They didn't add any other special, right? Right, we didn't add anything, right? Just a regular old, okay, yeah. Really? Why is up doing that now? Alright, let's see if this will kick it this time. Let's see. A 1, 2, 3. Starting the development server for you and me. Come on, Port 3000. Show me some love. We can get this done by 11 o'clock and be in bed by 12. Don't you know? My rhymes are really good, aren't they? They're really good. Spin, you bastard! What is going on here, Mr. Local Host? I'm not sure what the dealio is here. Why are you having so much trouble starting? We did validate that this was working earlier. So I am sure of that. Why this is not... I mean, all that stopped, so... What is the issue here? What is the issue? M&M.js? What? Where? You gonna make that library? Alright, we need M&M to rap us out a code song. That's okay. We'll just make up on our own. It'll be much more fun. I like to code hustle on a Tuesday evening, hang out with all my friends and get breezy into some code. I like to roll. See, I'm really horrible. It's all good. This is not... Is this still not going? What is going on here? Why is this not loading? And I'm not even getting any error. That actually stopped spinning. Why am I not getting any response now? Yeah, I'm not getting... This is just... Something is hanging on this thing. I don't get it. What's the problem here? What's going on? Why is this not loading? We did run this. Let's see if we made sure we didn't miss any steps here. You'll see a pretty empty app, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Component can use this fetch the full question answer from the database. Okay. I'm a little bit... Here we go. There we go. I don't know what took that so long to go, but hey, it looks like it might be running now. Let's go take a peek. Bam! What is up? What is up, yo? And here, look, here's our GraphQL. Right here, right, our call. Should see nothing. Right? Empty. Empty data. But, right, I'm assuming now we should be able to, let's see, ask me anything. Ask me anything. Be nice. How old are you? Ask. Question sent. Back home. How old are you? Read more. Super helpful answer. Old enough. Add answer. back home. Bam. What? Travis, we have success. Travis is the author of the tutorial, if you were wondering why I was saying Travis. Also, the if you're into swag, old Travis, the writer of this blog post or this tutorial post, runs Developer Brand. It's good stuff. I have some myself. I have this shirt. I have a bunch of stickers. Word up. This shirt is dope too. It's like super custom. I'm telling you. It's like really brand. Like a little thing on the thing. You flip it over. It says like happy coding on it. Got it all. Boom. World's okayest developer. That's me. This way you can always work way up. See? Yeah, right. See? Like in the neck, man. I've been buying stuff from him for a long time. He actually redid the whole thing. He wanted to really rebrand and really be a brand, and really did some cool stuff. So yeah, so he wrote this blog article. Yeah. Here at Travis.codes, and we've decided to follow along because we're we kick it. No, we just communicate back and forth on Twitter and stuff like that. And I saw that he was putting out the thing, and he asked if anybody would go run through it, or let him know if he saw anything. So far, so good. We really haven't had any hiccups. Too bad that we couldn't figure out. Seems to be working quite well. We got our front end working. We're running complete Amplify backend on DynamoDB, so that's super cool. Very simple too. APIs, boom, Amplify, add API, done. Amplify, push, done. Right? It all gets up there. It creates. You can spin up a mock graphical, test environment to test your queries and stuff in GraphQL. Also very cool. So that part is complete. We are done, right? But there is part 3. Now this is actually pretty cool too. Or is part 3? Is he done? Has he done part 3? Ah, yes, it is done. What time is it though? Okay. If you missed the previous post, no, we didn't. We did not miss. This is what is so sick. I've used this before. You basically just whatever you've built your Amplify application. You literally just say Amplify add auth. It just wraps your application in authentication. It is super cool. Like you literally don't do hardly anything. Like here, let's just do it from the root directory of your project. Well, let's go ahead and. Should we go ahead and stop this? I'm afraid to now, right? Make sure we're not running anywhere else. No, we're not. Okay, so from here, right? Let me make it a little bit. You can see that, right? Okay. So yeah, I mean, you literally just do Amplify add auth like this, right? And then it'll ask you some questions. Basically say, right, it's using Cognito. So the current configure provider says, do you want to use default authentication and security configuration? We're going to take the default config. And it says you will not be able to edit these selections. Okay, so how do you want users to be able to sign in? We're going to say email. How do you want to configure advanced settings? No, I'm done, right? So here we go. Boom. We want default configuration, right? We are going to use default configuration. We're going to use email, right? And then no, I am done. There she wrote. Here we go. So we'll do that, and then we'll do our push, and it'll tell us, are you sure you want to push this? Are you sure? I am sure. I promise. Nah, it's a good safety check, right? You're like, maybe I didn't really want to. Oh my goodness, puppy. What are you barking at? We got the code dog under the table here. Old buddy. Code Hustle buddy. He's a big baby. Oh, yes. Oh, he's a big baby. Shh. What are you barking at, you silly boy? You're so silly. He's only 2 years old, so he's a big puppy. Here, I see. So dangerous. All he does is he's a big cuddle bug, too. Such a joke. All right, did we completion that? We did. All right, so now we're gonna do the push, right? It's gonna ask us if we want to. I am sure. Sometimes not sure. Come on, baby. Let's go. Amplify push. Show me the love. Oh, send out some of the got some more stickers. Yeah. As we wait. It's just sitting. Come on, Amplify, speak to me. We were just talking to you. Don't you want to say hello again? Come on. Here we go. Fetching updates to the back end. Bam! Are you sure you want to continue? Yeah, we do. We want to continue. So see, it's telling you right here, we're adding auth, resource name, operation is create, bam, yes. And here we go, off to the races. It says after we've added auth, we need to update our API to let it know about our new auth rules. So we say amplify update the API. Sounds fair enough. This is what we did earlier. We walked through this, and now I didn't realize you could do an update API like this, which is cool. Was not aware of that. That should make it, that makes it nice and easy to just go ahead and do a quick change to that. All right, so this is pushing up these goodness. And then, let's see. Cognito. Incognito. All right, it's trucking along. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. Here I go. My name is Amplify. I'm gonna push your API in the sky. They call it the cloud, baby. It's all right. Don't feel scared. It's just a computer in the sky, just like the one on your desk. Don't depress, because it's the best. Some people like sass, some people like less. Kong's in the house, KZ up in here. We're getting down with some Amplify. Baby, let's see all the things it can do. It's got APIs, add auth, and some models. Don't you know what we're doing here? GraphQL, it's clear as... Kong in the house, what's up? Kong KZ. How is life treating you? I like the cat with the glasses. It's cool. How are you? How have you been? I haven't seen you in a little while. Oh, why is my package Hisson not saved? Is it making updates to it because of this? I do not know. Guess we'll see. I'm doing good. Been busy with sleep schedule. That's important. You know, sleeping. You know, you might want to do it sometimes. You know, at least get like 5 hours in there. You know, I try to get at least 6 or 7. It just depends. You know. I usually get off here at like 11:30, and then it takes me an hour or so to wind down. So then it's like 12:30, maybe sometimes 1 in the morning, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up at like between 6 and 7. It's usually 7 more lately, I guess. 7, 7:30. So getting like, 6 close to 7 sometimes hours sleep. I'm getting older, so they say you don't need as much as you get older. You know what I'm saying? Yes. All right, cool. That worked. All right, so we got that. Now we need to update. We need to update the API. So it's saying do update API, APU, no API, amplify update API. Okay, bam. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Over there. Update up. Yes, please select from one of the below mentioned services. We'd be doing GraphQL. And we are going to update auth settings once it gets to that question. Here we go. It says, oh yeah, update auth settings. That's what we want to do. We want to choose the default authorization type for the API key. Yep. Okay, enter description. Looks like we leave that blank. 7, we're going with the default. Additional types. Configure additional auth types. Yes, it says. Amazon Cognito user pool. Perfect. Got it. I'll take it. And then it should make the magic. It's gonna build the love. GraphQL schema compiled successfully. Edit your schema at this schema or place .graphql files in a directory at bam. Okay, so then what does it tell us to do? We did that. It says then run amplify push again to update our API in the cloud. Okay, I'll do it. Do it, Travis. You told me you got to push it. Push it good. When you got amplify code and you need to push it good. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It went fuzzy. That was interesting. I'm doing good. Been busy with... Oh, you already read. I already read that, Kong. Jeez Louise. Sleep schedule. Maybe I do need more sleep. I can't even remember what the last chat message I read. That's okay. All right, come on and push that to the cloud. And then we will update the GraphQL schema. Once that is pushed, we have to update our schema. Okay. All right, bam. Look, no changes detected, it said. No change. Okay, interesting. But we'll take it. All right, I'm going to grab this. Right? And we will throw this into our... go here. I don't know why this package JSON is like... Okay. What am I looking for here? GraphQL. No. Where am I? Backend. Here we go. GraphQL schema. Right. We'll replace that. There we go. A little update. Got it. So the auth directive on the question type. So what we did, right? We added in this right here, this auth. So now it requires, right? What's Amplify? Is it a platform? Amplify is a provides the following products to build full stack iOS, Android, web, and React Native apps. Amplify is provided by AWS. So you are leveraging all of their services like Cognito, DynamoDB, their APIs, and stuff like that. So yeah, you basically, now we're not doing this tutorial. We're not doing this tutorial. We're actually doing one by one of our fellow developers out there. I actually have gone through this one too, which is just fine and dandy, and that'll work as well. But we wound up going with Travis, one of our fellow code hustlers out there, web developer out in Colorado, and he wrote this tutorial, and so we're running through this one. Well, this is a Ask Ron Swanson, Ask Me Anything. If you're not familiar with who Ron Swanson is, well, then I feel sorry for you. No, I'm just kidding. That's from a television show called the Parks and Rec, right? Parks and Recreation, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, so this is cool. Instead of like a to-do app, it's a and we'll get it back up and running here in a second. So what we did so far is like we built out the back end, and you really don't do hardly any, you know, a lot of this stuff is generated for you, so that's cool. Now granted, on this front end stuff I am kind of just cheating a little bit, and I'm not really typing out all the code. Just want to get it up and running, and then you know, we can dissect it a little bit more after the fact. But yeah, Amplify is super cool. It's basically like an automated, you know, it's like a CI/CD type pipeline, you know. Well, kind of. I mean, yeah, you know, it does allow you to just continually push your stuff, and your app ends up up here. Like you'll have an AWS console. Just kind of trying to get you, and so here's the Amplify console like this, right? This just says get started and whatnot, whatever. But here is all apps, right? So here's my AMA, what I'm doing right now. So if I click on this front end, I don't have, I guess, anything set up right now, but here's my back end. Here, see API authentication. I didn't do any of this in here. This is all just from the command line. Just did simple things like this: Amplify update API, Amplify add API, and it just does it. So it's really cool. Like, you know, and then you can go up in here and look at this from this side, and play with it and whatever. Yeah, cool. This is probably going to tap into this is in DynamoDB. This is literally showing the tables inside of, and I didn't do any, like, again, I didn't do any of this. This created this stuff all via the command line and through some simple like save and stuff operations for this. But yeah, here's our stuff. Old enough. That was my answer. So yeah, very cool. So leveraging AWS's environment. Again, you're never going to go in here on this. You know, you could, of course, if you want to get kind of crazy and dig into it from an administrative side of things, but literally you could never go into this. You can just mess around inside this console, like never leave. You literally could probably never leave over here, because you just do all this stuff through the command line. You install Amplify CLI into your system, and then you can interact with it. It's really neat. So yeah, okay, so let's keep pushing here. We got login.js, right? So this is going to give us, hold on, where are we at? Did I do this part yet? Confirm. I think I was scrolling around, right? So I think I missed some. Let's see, where was I last at? Yeah, no, I didn't do nav bar or any of that stuff. We're way up here, I think, right? Add auth we did. Yep, we did that. We did that. We updated the schema. We added, this is adding the auth. So now this model, like, right, these have, it's awesome. Just super clean and easy to implement authentication. Look, it's like here, auth, rules, allow, public, operations, read and create, allow for private, operations can do everything, right? Read, create, update, delete. So easy, right? And then all these are called directives. And these are all provided by AWS. So connection and key allows you to do like relationships between your models. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. The auth directive on the question type has the rules set up so that anyone can read and create a question, and anyone with a JWT token logged in can create, read, update, and delete a question. So the auth on the answer type allows the owner, the one who creates the answer, to be able to create, read, update, and delete the answer. The next two rules allow our users to read the answer, but nothing else. Cool beans. Once we have our schema updated with the auth we want, we can save the file, go back to the terminal, and run amplify push. I thought I did that already. I don't think maybe I didn't after this. I'm gonna do the push again just to make sure. All right, cool. So it will ask you, yep, you say yes, it will continue, or it will, that was a word. It will ask you again if you want to update the code for the new schema. Say yes to all those questions. Just say yes. Just do it, man. Everybody's doing it, bruh. Be a team player and play it. Press yes. Well, I don't want. I'm gonna press no. Well, then you're not gonna get your stuff working. No. Auth related components. Okay, so now we need to create a few more components that deal with auth. Surely. All right, so we can come in here and probably just start throwing down some new confirm.js, right? Let's do a login dot. I keep hitting the K every time. Oh, you sucker. Did you see what that did to me? How did you do that to me? Whoa, 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 what happened? Oh. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that. Hold on, let me finish doing this here. La 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 la. Rename JS. Did you see it kicked me out of there when, bastard, when that command finished in the terminal? Just busted me right out of what I was doing. How dare they do that? So rude. I guess we'll put up with it. All right, cool. Sign up. Should the U be capitalized right there? Probably not. Sign up's one word, right? I think it just would look cool. Sign up. All right. So we got our nav bar. Sure. This is just gonna be some simple stuff here. A couple components. All right, let's nav bar it up. Got it. Pretty straightforward, right? Says we get a user passed in from app and use that to determine what buttons to show. We are importing a logout function, which we will make a bit later. Okay, so sign up. This is where we're going to probably fix our cognito. Potentially our issue. We'll see. Got to get back into the tut. See what's up. Okay, I got that one. This component includes a very simple form with a sign up button. Okay, we import auth from Amplify, right, which makes handling with auth super easy. We call auth sign up and pass in the email and password, and for some extra metadata, whatever. If that comes back successfully, we change routes to confirm, passing the email as a state, since we will need it in the confirm form. Okay, at this point, the user will be sent an email with an auth code. They will then enter that into the confirm form, and they'll be able to log into our app. Okay, is that true? All right, so this is the sign up one, right? Oh wait, hold on. What did I just do? Oh no, that's the confirm. Okay, I was like, whoa, whoa. All right, here we go. Confirm it up, yo. All right, and then if the user came directly from sign up, we will be able to populate the email field with their email. Then the user can enter the confirmation code from there. Oh, did I? No. Okay. We're gonna get there. Come on. Go, baby, go. Disco Inferno. Okay, so we got login.js. Okay, let's do this one here. Okay. All right, save that one up. Okay, so this one is very similar to the sign up component, but instead of calling the auth sign up, right, we do sign in, right? Got it, got it, got it. We have to update our app.js file to include these now. Yep, okay. So we'll add this to the bottom of our list there. Let's get app.js. Right, boom. Do it right here. Right, got it. And then just below that, we can import a helper function. It says, yeah, okay, I'll just do it after this right here. All right. And now that we have the fetch user function, let's make a new function called check user. Okay, we're going to do this inside of the app here, right? Oh, there's the fetch questions. Let's do it first, actually, like right here. Right, and that'll check our user, and then okay, got that. Okay, since we also want to know if we have a user when the app loads, we should make a useEffect function calls that. Okay, so let's do that. We'll just put it below this other useEffect here. Okay, got it. So it'd be nice to know when a user signs in or signs out so we can update our UI accordingly. Luckily, AWS has something called Hub that we can use. Okay, nice. We can just add Hub to the import statement we are using to pull in API like so. Really? Okay. Hub, listen, auth. Okay, nice. Let's try that sucker here. Got it. And then basically listen for auth changes and act accordingly. All right. We'll put this in here. I guess we could just dump it. Just put it after that, I guess. And it says, okay, so the last thing we need is update. We need to add a couple more routes to our app. Here is what the return should look like in app.js. Okay. Got it. Notice that we were passing in user to the navbar component and the question component. Both of these rely on knowing if the user is logged in or not. Okay. So then since we don't want this user's answering the questions, we need to see if the user is logged in or not. And if they are, we can show them the answer form and allow them to post an answer. First thing we need to add is pulling user from props like so. So first thing we need to do is add pulling Okay, so let's go into our question. right? And it's saying in our question, right, we're also going to have user. And then we need to update the UI like so. We're just going to grab it all and make it easier. Gotcha. All right, we'll go there to there, rock and roll, right? And then the main new thing above is that we're checking if the user, right, if there is a user, and if there is, render the answer form. Okay, so lastly, we need to update the handle add answer function to take an auth mode property like so. Okay, so let's see. Where's the handle answer on here? Handle add answer, right? Question ID, it's all good. We got true, try, right? And then we're adding this, right? Auth mode. Amazon Cognito user pools. That's yeah, okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so we pass auth mode. A string of that in order to hook up the right authentication, allow a sign. Okay, so auth, since we use auth in a couple different places, it makes sense to keep it in one place and export those functions. So in the source directory, make a new file called auth. So in the source directory, right, just close it down a little bit. We're going to do this, create a new file in here called auth.js. And then it says what this is doing is using auth from AWS to get the current logged in user, right? Okay. All right, we're getting there. That's it. Bonus points, right? Oh, that's it. Okay, so hold on. I think we're almost there. Let's finish this out here. We're gonna finish on time. Oh, it's already 11. All right, so what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Since we use auth in a couple different places, it makes sense to keep it in one place and export those functions. In the source directory, do that. Make a new. Yeah. But then, what does it do? Okay, holy Gucci, holy guac. I think we made it through, yeah. To test it out, run either that or that. All right, I'm gonna try. I don't know if, let's try it out. I was like, actually, didn't we? No, I guess not. We did do it probably over here, huh? Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Although, did I save everything? Looks like it. Okay, cool. Let's see if this blows up. Let's see if it blows up. Uh-oh, here we go. It's spinning. This is what it used to look like, and now we'll see if it works. And then I'm gonna go back, not tonight, but I'm gonna go back through it. Like, we'll probably just go and review it a little bit tomorrow and kind of just walk through it so that I can just kind of grasp onto it, because we didn't really write any of the code. So to understand it, it'd be cool to just go back through it a little bit and just kind of dig into it Our app should now be running with a login sign up button at the top. Go ahead, create an account, confirm the code, and log into your app. You should then be able to answer questions. Okay, cool. We'll probably skip this part. Because I don't think I really want to do, I don't want to publish it out there. In fact, I don't know, that might eat up more resources or something and start charging me. Not really sure how. I'm on the free tier, but I'm not sure if Amplify will start hitting me up for money. Not sure how you actually test that or see. I'm just like, is my AMA? I mean, this one's been up here for a while. Oh, you saw I just jumped too. Did you see that? It's talking. Oh, we got a failed. It's a fail. API has already been declared. Oh, okay. Where? Where was it? API. Where was it already declared API? All right, let's see. This is in app.js, it said. Okay, let's see. App.js. App. Here we go. Ah, yes, API is already there. So what I should have done is, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this and. Hey, why are you being a turd? Okay, yeah, that was right. All right, so save that. It's gonna recompile here. Hopefully that will resolve our issue. You can't have two of the same import on the same page. Come on. That's what happens when you copy paste, right? Bam. Okay, back to what we had. So let's do the sign up, email. Let's do, really, did you have the code? Hustle org at Gmail. Why not? We'll make up our own super secret password. Signing up. Boom. Never. Okay. Please check your email and put in a confirmation code. All right. Nope, I don't have one over there. Let's grab this. Goes over here. Let's go to mail. Mail the Googles. Boom, yeah, here we go. Here we go, yo. What's the scenario? Come on. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Confirmed. Log in. Logging in. Bam. So now, right, it's saying, like if I do and ask me anything, and I say, who is this? Right, question sent. Back home. Now this is, let's see, this is okay, so add answer to that, right? Ooh, that failed. 401. Why? You're not authorized to make this call. Lies. Did the second one go through there? Who is this? How old are you? So what's the, oh, let me read something real quick. Let me just make sure that I'm reading this right. So create an account, confirm the code, and log into your app. You should then be able to answer questions. Can you not answer? So right, hold on a second. So it was, let me do this. Let me log out real quick, right? So who is it? Who is this? So here's home, right? There's two questions. When you're not logged in, you can ask any question, right? Like say, test not logged in. So I'm asking that. So it did that, right? So now that question is there. Now it says you can't, right? The question has not been answered yet. And supposedly, right, the only way to answer these is if you log in, right? So if I log in here, right? Now that's logging me in. I'm logged in now. This here, I should be able to answer this. And answered. That failed. Add answer. It's good enough. Look, unauthorized. You are not authorized to make this call. Okay, we're gonna have to look at that, but not tonight. I'm sure it's something simple. Why is that not working? Am I getting any calls back here? React missing dependency, location state either. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's just a warning. React hook use effect has missing dependency, location state. Wow, see, I'm not really getting any errors back here either. So this is not like, okay. Auth, right? Am I pulling? Did I actually wind up? Fetch user auth. So did I add that in? Check user, fetch user, set user. So in here, I'm doing this should be grabbing, right? This should be fetching the user from this auth, right? Which is current authenticated user, right? It's resolved the user, and then so that brings back the user to here, right? And then that gets set here as a state, right? Actually, let's look here out of curiosity. And this is on the app, right? Oh, state false and false? What's up with that? Oh no, here we go. Answer created content type. Oh, here's the username. There's the pool. Sign up. Get storage. Yeah, I probably won't dig into this too much because getting a little bit late over here. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. But we have to figure out why this is not. Sorry, I looked away from chat for a while. Gotta go, man. Thanks for streaming. Stay safe. Eddie, thanks so much. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Yeah, we're gonna wind down here. I'm gonna have to figure out this authentication issue tomorrow. The app works as far as, you know, pretty much. But there's something missing in here. It's saying I'm getting errors back that I'm not authenticated. So if you look at the console here, post, right? It's making a post to the GraphQL here. I'm getting back a 401 unauthorized. You are not authorized to make this call. Really? So I have to figure out what the deal is with that. I don't know. Maybe it literally is like a user permissions. I don't know. See, and I keep looking. I need to stop looking. All right, cool. Let me yeah, we'll end there. We will end there and we'll call it an evening. So with that, yo, everybody, thanks so much for everybody who stopped by. Oh, it does not show in the rest of my. That's weird. But Jeff XF, thanks for the follow. Who else did we have follow? My list is not doing right now. We had Big E, Extra Liz. We had follow from there. Paper Rancher. We had Paper Rancher follow. We had a raid with the Rad Cullen. Nice. Everybody, appreciate it so much. We had, I think that was all the follows. I'm trying not to miss anybody. Pretty much think that was it. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, everybody who come by. See you tomorrow. We'll be back. Code hustling again as usual. So until then, keep up your code hustle and have a great rest of your week.